Yo, what is up, guys? So, I know it's been a long time. I've been recording videos of a ton of different things that have been going on, but I recorded it on my new iPhone 10, and there's been some major problems uploading it to my computer, so I think I'm just going to start with this. I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to explain to you everything that's happened. You can see there is some differences so far, and maybe I'll upload those other videos later on, but they're kind of boring anyways. So, it is freezing out here. The reason I am up so early is because I'm about to get the exhaust completely done on the car. If you look at the exhaust, you can see that that's where I cut the hole, and I had that big tip on there before. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it didn't end up working out. So I'm about to get a new, bigger pipe welded on from the muffler that I have back there, and it's gonna have two tips coming out the back. So that is what we're gonna go do now. Yo, what's up everyone? So, I just got back from doing the exhaust. You just saw a little b-roll of it. It took a little bit longer than I expected. I took it down, had to drop it off for a few hours, and I walked all the way across town to my mom's work, and then she dropped me back off to pick it up. And it is so much better than I thought. So, I was gonna just do like a dual tip, you know, like the rainbow wheel slicked, whatever it's called. But the ones he had were like staggered, so one of them was back farther than the other. And I didn't really want to do that just because my bumper isn't curved. It was just going to be like, you know, one actually stuck out farther than the other. So I decided just to do one big one instead of two smaller ones. And honestly, I'm super glad I did that. It's still the oil slicked. Let me just show you up close real quick. Let me take this off the tripod. Alright guys, you can see here that this is from when I attempted to put my own tip out the back. So I cut it with a Dremel and it ended up not being very clean, and there wasn't much that Rich could do about that, but that's alright. So he installed this new tip on, which is a 4-inch wide oil slick tip. It's absolutely massive, and I'm so glad I went with this rather than two, just because this thing is huge and it looks so meaty. And you can see here that he also replaced this pipe. So this was initially a 2.5-inch pipe that led from the Race Demon, but he replaced it with a 3-inch one just to get a little bit more airflow, and it looks incredible. I think what I'm going to do though is put some kind of metal wrap or something around this just so it's nice and smooth and clean. I'm super glad I got this done because that was kind of the last piece to make this car feel like a full car, because when there's no tip on there, it feels all, you know, janky and weird. But now it's just on to, you know, fun modifications like finishing the intake, like getting a real cold air. I think I eventually will get the car lowered. I really want to tuck some tire, but I know that it is difficult to get new like springs or coils in the back, because the way to access like the struts is taking in a bunch of the interior, and I think even the gas tank I saw in a video, so I'm not sure if that's true or not, but if I do that, I'll probably have somebody else do it. I'll just buy the springs and have somebody else install it. I also am planning on getting some new plastic covers for this, because you can see, like I didn't do it with this one, but I attempted to sand it down. And you know, when headlight lenses are yellow, sanding it can be pretty good, but when they're this old, they're just kind of not nice anymore. And when there's, you know, like fading on the inside as well, you have to take the whole thing apart. So what I'm planning on doing is, instead of getting a whole new headlight unit, I'm just going to buy a new plastic cover, and it also gets rid of this reflector right here and makes it like silver instead. So it's going to be a lot more clean, look way newer. And after that, I really don't know. I mean, obviously both of those things are going to take time because that's a lot of money. My ultimate goal is to paint it black, shiny black, get that cool hood that has the vents in it, possibly get some kind of spoiler or a wing. You know, I could really go out there and get a wing. And then, really, bro? and then have the whole car be black and powder coat these rims, because I really like these rims, they're nice. I just want to powder coat them shiny red. So black and red, it would look incredible. And then I have the red headlights and all that good stuff. I would like to get like a splitter or possibly a new bumper like the M5 bumper. I don't really know. There's a lot of things I want, not a lot I can do. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, there's been a lot of stuff that I've done, that Garrison and I have done since the last video you saw. And I've recorded a lot of it on the new phone, but there's been some problems importing it into my computer, and Premiere wouldn't accept it. I had to change the file type and blah blah blah. And I may post it eventually, but honestly, I could just tell you about it and it's just as interesting. So I replaced the alternator. What else did I do? I put the new seat in. That was like a big debacle because I ordered it once, they sent me the wrong thing. Ordered it a second time, they didn't send it apparently, but I thought they did, so I waited like 3 weeks for nothing. And then finally the third time, I got it within like 3 days. So the car's looking pretty good. I do want to get another NRG seat for the other side. It's not the best seat to put in a car like this just because I didn't get sliders and it's, you know, it's stuck where it is, and for me it fits, but if anybody else were to drive this car, they're not going to fit in it. So I'm definitely not selling this car now. The Firebird, however, did get some modifications done to it. You can see it's just sitting over here. I was dailying this thing while the seat was out of the Beamer, and it got a little annoying just because the gas gauge still doesn't work. You can see just sitting pretty over here. I had some problems with it. It kept overheating. Like, it wasn't overheating, it kind of was, but I guess the starter was overheating because it's, you know, right next to the exhaust, and that wouldn't allow it to start after I'd been driving it for a while, so I had to buy this heat shield for it. That fixed that, but it was also experiencing some vapor lock problems, so what I did for that is just the classic, get some wooden clothespins, stick it on the fuel line, and I've tested it pretty, you know, I've done some pretty crazy pulls since then, and it's been driving absolutely perfect. So I think this car is in the best running condition that it's been since we've had it. I mean, I don't know what it was like before we bought it, but it's never run as good as it does now. So I'm not sure what my plans are for the Firebird. Again, if you have suggestions, let me know, but, you know, it'll probably just sit for a while. And the Mustang's doing good, everything's doing good. So yeah, that's probably it for this video, honestly. Just a quick update. Got to see the exhaust. I'll probably do some more B-roll or something. I'm going to be posting some videos soon, some cinematic shots of the Mustang and this car. Just, you know, fun videos that have some crazy music that I made go along with it. Yeah, so just let us know what you want to see and we'll make it happen.